Hey, what up, y'all? This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future updates and live streams. I definitely hope everybody had a good week and you guys are enjoying y'all Friday. Lately, I've been talking about Nipsey Hussle, the rapper that was gunned down and executed in front of his store in LA. Um, as it was definitely a tragic death, and I just want to give you guys my honest opinion and what I think happened, and so far what I've been hearing. Um, you know, Nipsey was an entrepreneur and of course a rapper, um, and really, really well known. He was also a family man, a brother, a son, what I'm saying, a father, and definitely a good person, someone that I also enjoy listening to. And my honest opinion, I don't believe that this was over jealousy and envy. I believe that this was a hit sent by the higher ups. A lot of people say the government, the Illuminati, but, you know, the way they killed them, you know, which was execution style, is definitely mind blowing. You know, this guy Eric Holder supposedly he went inside a store, bought something, bought something. He came out, and then he shot Nipsey, execution style in front of his store. Nobody's buying the fact that this was a old beef and it had to do with jealousy and envy, but more like a hit, sent by people. Now I had came across a video of this lady that was talking, and she did make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? And she also did state that this could have been by higher ups, involving 9 people. You know what I'm saying? And it had to do with money and some type of business. Now, Nipsey was gonna come out with a documentary from about a doctor who back in the days had a cure for diseases and stuff like that. And, you know, we know that the government likes to shut people up, especially when they're talking the truth. It's been known, JFK, Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying, and other numerous people. And it's just ridiculous. And we're not buying it. I'm hoping that the community's not buying it. The news is good at misleading people, you know what I'm saying, and making people think that it's one thing when it's really another. And it's just to, make the community go against each other and be outraged and grow hatred. And us as a people, we need to learn from that. And this is why I always say we need to come together and unite, you know what I'm saying, and be as one no matter what race or gender or nationality or wherever you from. We all bleed the same, and we was all made in God's image, so we shouldn't have no type of hatred towards each other. But in Nipsey's case, it definitely looks like a hit, and he was executed. Now, like I said before, this Eric Holder guy, came out of nowhere, and after he executed Nipsey, the first place he ran to was the a mental institution. You know what I'm saying? And then he was arrested, which is something that I really do not understand, especially if he's supposedly a gang member or gang affiliated, whatever the case may be. That's just not what they do. You know what I'm saying? But to me, this was a setup. It was a hit sent by someone that just wanted Nipsey, dead. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do believe in the Illuminati, and I do believe that the government likes to plot people to shut people up when they're trying to speak up and bring out the truth and open our eyes. You know what I'm saying? And this definitely needs to stop. People do not need to be believing everything that they're hearing about. It was over jealousy and envy, and this guy wanted to be a rapper. That's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are not gonna like what I have to say or what other YouTubers have to say, but you know what is the truth, and we have every right to voice our opinion. And speak our mind. There's one channel that I always watch, and you guys are definitely welcome to subscribe to the channel, which is Hip Hop News Uncensored. You guys could definitely follow them. They're very realistic. They speak their mind, and you know, they definitely keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Everything is uncut and direct. And like I said, you're not gonna like everything that YouTubers have to say, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? I'm highly upset about the whole situation, but I'm not stupid and I'm not confused about it. It was a hit, and you know, to be honest, the same thing happened to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? We all know he was against the Illuminati, and he made an album called Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? And suddenly he ends up dead, and they still haven't found out who killed him. It's just like with Biggie. They shot him up, and they still trying to look for people that killed him. But in Tupac and Biggie's case, there's a lot of police officers, former police officers, that have been questioned and haven't really given direct answers. You know what I'm saying? There was a guy in Tupac's case, he was a bodyguard, Alexander. He was killed also. You know what I'm saying? After speaking the truth. Like, there's another guy that speaks a lot of facts that used to be a bodyguard for Puff Daddy and Biggie, which his name is Gene Deal. You know what I'm saying? He's been straightforward and honest. He even pinpointed the person that he last spoke to that he felt very uncomfortable with the night that Biggie died, well, that Biggie got killed. You know what I'm saying? And still, no arrests. No arrests at all. The police department, the government, they're quick to find, people that kill other people within days. But when it comes to these celebrities, the ones that speak up the truth, they're hard to find. Or when they put out a hit, they find every way to cover shit up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just definitely uncalled for. I'm definitely praying for everyone in Los Angeles, and I just hope that everyone comes together and unites, and don't let anybody stop you from speaking the truth and believing the truth, and you know speaking out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they may plot to kill one or two, but they can't kill and shut everyone up. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. So it's sad, and it's definitely, heartbreaking that Nipsey had to go down, just like how Tupac went down, and how Martin Luther King went down, and how JFK went down. Assassination, execution stuff. And I don't really believe that they're ever going to find out exactly what happened, because that's just how the government works. And like I said, this video that I was watching with this lady, she's actually a lady who reads cards on YouTube. I'm going to get her name again, and once I find it, I'll definitely leave a link below so you guys can watch it. It's about 12 minutes long. And when she was reading, she put it out that this looks like 9 people was behind it, and the hit came from someone over the age of 50 that's very wealthy and has a lot of money and possibility and capability of doing a hit like this. Now, for this Eric Holder guy to, you know, be upset about being called a snitch, like, you know what I'm saying, and then killing Nipsey, and then going straight to the mental institution, and then they arrest him after he went inside the mental institution. It just doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? The government is good at freaking hypnotizing people and has a way of manipulating people. And how the hell we know that we ever gonna get answers from this man? Like, literally. The last thing I saw was that the guy already has a lawyer, a paid lawyer. Like, how did he even get money to find a lawyer that he can pay for when his bail was $7 million? So this shit ain't adding up, man. It's not adding up. I'm very upset about it. A lot of people are upset about it. And ain't nobody gonna stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? And my best advice is, if you're a YouTuber, keep speaking up. You know, keep speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? And don't stop until justice is served, if it's ever served. And I'm just being honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This Eric Holder guy, like, he was sent to do this. He didn't just wake up and kill Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? He had numerous opportunities to want to kill Nipsey. You know how many times he owns the store where he was killed at. Like, Nipsey wasn't a guy that he wasn't hard to find. He was changing his community. He was giving people jobs. He wanted to come together with the LAPD so they could help the youth and prevent gun violence. You know what I'm saying? So everything he was doing was positive, and the government just didn't want that to happen. They don't want that. They just want us to kill each other, continue to use gun violence, to continue to use violence and kill each other as a minority, so then this generation could be screwed, and the next generation without children growing up could be screwed. And it's just a everlasting type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It definitely needs to stop. People die every day from gun violence and from violence, period. And I just wonder when this shit is going to stop. Like, when are people going to wake up and realize that if you put away the guns, you put away the drugs, you put away all the violence, then we don't need police officers. If we could love and respect one another and protect one another, why the hell do we need them? We don't need them. You know what I'm saying? We really don't. All that shit is doing is raising a way of building conflict. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to protect and serve, but look at what happens. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, one of us ends up killed. Our family has to suffer, you know what I'm saying? And they put us in a fucking box and people go about their business. I remember my mom always told me, when you die, time waits for no one. Nothing stops. Everything keeps going. You know what I'm saying? So it's just ridiculous. I'm upset about it. I'm going to continue to speak up. I don't really make videos about celebrities and rappers and stuff, but this tragedy, death, the way Nipsey was killed, has been on my mind, and I'm going to continue to speak up until justice is served. Hopefully some way, somehow, you know what I mean? We don't even know if we're going to ever hear about this Eric Holder guy, if he ever's going to go on trial. We don't know anything. It's just clueless. What about the lady that drove this Eric Holder guy to the mental institution, which is the same lady that was the getaway driver when he shot Nipsey? Why we haven't heard anything from what's going on with her? Like, it's been all these days and we haven't heard shit. But they want us to believe that. You know what I'm saying? What about the two other guys that were shot when Nipsey was shot? What about Nipsey's bodyguard? Out of all the days that he's always with Nipsey, why wasn't he with Nipsey on that day? Like, this shit ain't adding up. It's definitely not adding up. To kill him in front of his store, you know what I'm saying, around his child while he was trying to do something positive. Somebody knew that Nipsey was going to be there. This guy just didn't drive there out of coincidence and without knowing that he was going to run into Nipsey. Doesn't work that way. This was a hit. They were sent to kill him, and now Nipsey's dead, you know what I'm saying? And it has to stop, and the truth has to come out. And God is watching everything, you know what I mean? So eventually it's going to all fall into place. And I hope that the people that did this suffer, maybe not in this life, but in the next, when Judgment Day comes. So rest in peace, Nipsey. I appreciate y'all watching. This is All Media Access News. God bless each and every one of y'all. Make sure that y'all subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored. They're a great channel, great YouTubers, and they're definitely speaking up. Peace.